Okay, so you're a big man who wants to further enhance your shot creation bag utilising the triple threat. Well, I've got you covered here today, and what we're going to talk about is some of the advantages and disadvantages of the best triple threat animations that you can choose. Now, in my opinion, these ones are, well, not forgetting normal, Pro, Kobe, Stephen Curry and Zach LaVine are the best. I use Zach LaVine. They do have different animations and different benefits within them. A lot of people like Kobe. I'll talk about Kobe first, and then last on the list will be Steph Curry. We'll talk about that as well. But first I'm going to go through Kobe Bryant, and I'm going to show you some of the different features of the triple threat animation. So everyone knows that you can jab in different directions from the triple threat. Now you'll notice that Kobe's jab step's quite an extended one. It's certainly a long drawn out animation. Now a lot of people like Kobe because you can quite literally just flick up on the right stick to create some space and then try and shoot out of it. I personally don't use my triple threat just to shoot straight out of the triple threat. I use it to create different moves and spin out of it, create different looks for myself. I find Kobe very good as far as the spins are concerned, particularly if you step over, when you're in the triple threat, touch nothing else, just flick the right stick up and to the left and you'll get that step over jab. And if you then, as soon as his foot plants, if you then rotate the right stick from, say, 9, 10 o'clock, rotate it back around anti-clockwise to say 12, so flick and then rotate, you'll get that really quick spin. Now Kobe, in my opinion, is the quickest spin to the offhand. That particular animation is the quickest and most lethal. However, his spin to the ball side is pretty mid. He doesn't really do a lot at all. So to trigger that animation, this is the problem with triple threat videos, can't be picking the ball up. So to trigger that animation, now that the ball's in the left, the jabs, my pivot foot's now my right foot. So stepping over, we're going to now flick the right stick to, again, around about 2 to 3 o'clock. And then we're going to rotate the right stick again from 9 up to 12 anti-clockwise. So that, and then rotate. Now that is a pretty mid animation if you ask me. It's pretty bleh. What he does have is the ability to spin out in both directions. So if you do the extended long jab step to the offhand and then spin, rotate the right stick towards the offhand, you'll get a nice spin out over the shoulder. And same thing, you can step over and rotate. So any of his offhand spins are really, really good with Kobe Bryant. The other animations that are built into the triple threats this year, you've always been able to escape straight out of the triple threat, and you can do that by holding R2 and then flicking the right stick basically in any direction, and it will do a hesitation escape in that direction. Kobe Bryant's is okay, it's not too bad. I'll show you it going the other way. It's just a little basic hesitation. The other animation that's built into the triple threat is if you hold R2 and flick up on the right stick, it will do a triple threat size up. Now Kobe's does a tween, steps back, a few more tweens. There's nothing too exciting about it. So I'm not particularly using those a great deal this year, but just thought I'd mention that there is a new animation built into the triple threats. So to trigger those on any different hop jumper, you hold R2 and you flick up on the right stick while you're in the triple threat position. That's Kobe Bryant. Now I'm going to show you Zach LaVine afterwards, right now I should say, so that you can see them in direct comparison. The reason I use Zach LaVine is I believe that he has more versatility in his triple threat. While his offhand spin is not, while his offhand spin is not quite as explosive as Kobe's, it's still good. It still gives you a good spin and a good amount of distance. So it's not a bad offhand spin. If you look at his ball hand spin here, it is far superior to Kobe's. It's got he turns his shoulder, he fakes with the head, and then on top of that he actually bursts at it with a lot more enthusiasm than Kobe's. So that I find is a lot more versatile. The other thing as well is I think Zach LaVine's jab steps are more punchy. So Kobe's does it at sort of equally long, extended long jab out to the right, but it's nowhere near as quick or punchy. And you can keep tapping the right stick, and it's a pretty epic jab. Same jabbing up, it still gives you just about as much space as Kobe does, and then the step over jab is quite quick and quite clean as well. So I personally think Zach LaVine has the best jab steps. I also think it has the most versatile spin, because you can jab like this. If you do the step over jab, you've now got the ability to spin either way, whereas with Kobe you can really only go one way. So if people get onto that, work it out pretty quickly, they know you, as soon as you do that, they know that you're spinning out to the right hand side, so they're going to sit on your hip. Whereas Zach, I could do this and then I can go that way as well. So if they go either way, I can then, Jesus, I've got a 73 driving dunk. Gotta forget that. I keep forgetting that I'm on different builds and I don't have my 89 driving dunk on this build. So that's my take on Zach LaVine as far as why I use him over Kobe. His triple threat escape is pretty average, to be really honest. Kobe's is better, as is his triple threat size up. It does a very slow behind the back and then just sort of walk forward. I can just see that getting stolen. I don't use that at all, but I do use Zach LaVine very often as a triple threat spin mechanic to try and get myself to the rim. God, stop doing contact dunks, you fool. So in my opinion, Zach LaVine's is the best triple threat style to use if you want to get creative with the ability to drive to the rim on both sides, and also still have the ability to have some nice punchy jab steps and space creating jab steps if you do want to shoot directly out of the triple threat. Now the only other one that I would consider, and look, for a long time, for many 2Ks, Joel Embiid has been the go-to triple threat, especially for catch and shoot people, bigs in particular catch and shoot, because Joel Embiid catches the ball quite high and he doesn't dip it down to his waist. But with the no dip mechanic this year, it's not needed. So you basically, Joel has no other benefits to it whatsoever. Stephen Curry, on the other hand, is quite a different sort of set of animations altogether. Let me just get close to the rim. Now his jabs are pretty ordinary. Can you compare that to Zach that we just looked at, and it's bleh. Same with his step over. There's just nothing exciting about his jab steps at all. Same with his spins, very slow and cumbersome when you compare that to Kobe and Zach that we just looked at. Same if I go ball side, it's not too bad. Ball side's sort of a halfway between the two of them. Does that look over that Zach does, but it's probably not as explosive. So the actual genuine sort of triple threat is gross. But if you're not going to use the triple threat and you're really just going to want to potentially use the size up or hesitation out of the triple threat, Curry is by far the best. Holding R2 and just flicking right in any direction will give you a really nice hesitation escape that gains a lot more space than any of the others that we talked about. And his triple threat size up is comfortably the best. It's so much more punchy, so much more you can branch out of with that particular size up as well. So if you want to use the triple threat to get to the rim, I would suggest Zach. If you purely want to use the triple threat to shoot while you're standing out of the triple threat, I'd probably suggest Kobe. If you want to use the triple threat to set up and size up for other moves, then I would suggest Steph Curry. If you want one that's sort of a little bit well balanced and sort of does a little bit of everything, then definitely Zach LaVine, in my opinion. Hopefully that's pretty much all the information you need to know. If you've got any more questions, please let me know. A nice, unusually short video for me. So, yeah, love to hear some feedback on the videos. If you want them shorter or longer, more in-depth, more concise, please let me know, because I'm brand new to this and I'm just trying to basically work it all out as I go. Peace.